difference between me and Low is I'm gonna defend myself and I'm gonna do it very, very well, Stone. I'm gonna defend myself very, very well, and then I'm gonna call the police. So get me right now. Don't get me mixed up with Low. Low took a whooping and didn't even try to fight back. That'll never be Tommy K.
Mm.
Ever.
It's crazy how that.
Oh, and let me remind you, Messy Caller, you have said enough things about, I'll speak for me. You have said enough things about my children that maybe when I see you, I could bip and bop you, me and my man,
Oh,
right?
you think you go?
And that'll be okay because no, don't laugh. I told
You
y'all
think I'm
all
a
he gonna
bit?
do is
You
get
think
to
you go?
laughing. No, you need to
Girl,
watch
you
what
ain't
you
doing
say,
nothing.
remember?
You know your man gonna
Remember?
do nothing, okay?
Oh,
You
okay.
know your man.
Okay. Well, don't be surprised because we gotta watch our mouth. You don't know what I got, child, just
Child,
like I don't know
whatever.
what you got.
Tommy K.
You can
Tommy
have
K.
house in Virginia, like we don't know if you got
House
teeth.
in
We don't know
Virginia.
what you got, boo. We
What do
don't
you
even know if
have?
you got.
What do you?
We don't
You're
know
not
what you
supposed
got.
to. Hello?
I don't even think you
Oh, you
have
just want me
teeth
to
behind
remove
that
my
mask.
mask, honey. Girl, please. You can't peer pressure me. You can't peer
I don't
pressure
think
me.
you
Of
have
course
teeth.
I have
You
teeth.
ain't got
Of
no
course I
teeth.
have.
You could.
Of course I
You
do.
ain't got no teeth. You ain't got no teeth.
That's care
No
credit.
teeth.
Those teeth are not yours. That's care
Let me
credit.
ask you
You
this,
got no
That's
teeth.
Mr.
care
Carl.
credit. Those
Let me
teeth are
ask
not
you this,
yours.
MC.
Okay.
Hair credit. Listen to how crazy he sounds. Yeah, it keep me from being
Oh,
mask free.
girl. You
It
you
beats
better
sitting
be
up with a
you
mask. Raise your
that's
hand if
why the
you would
case needs
take
to be
hair credit
dismissed.
over
That's why the
having to
case needs
wear
to
a
be
mask for
dismissed.
2 years
That's
straight.
exactly why I need to be dismissed. You better
It
it
ain't,
will.
but
It
it
will.
ain't,
I
but it
promise
ain't,
you it's going to
but it
be.
ain't, but it ain't,
I
but it
promise
ain't.
you it will.
It won't. Well,
Cause I know.
how can you promise me?
Cause I know. It's too much. No, I'm
You sound
not.
childish.
No.
You sound like
Okay.
a child.
Why? Okay,
You
so then
sound
let
like
me
a child.
Here's my
so let me
thing.
ask
You
this question.
sound like
Here,
a child.
check this
No, no,
out.
no, no.
A
No, no,
child.
no. So let me
Thanks
ask
for
you
my
this.
child.
So
You
didn't
sound like a child,
so
baby. Don't
okay,
ask me
hold on really
nothing.
quickly. So knowing the fact
Child.
that you're saying that this man put his hands on you, so was it an open hand or was it a fist? Hmm.
Messy
Was it an
caller.
open
Let me
hand
tell
or
you
was it a
this.
fist? Since he put his hands on you,
I
answer that
will
question.
invite you to I will invite you to first lower your tone because you ain't talking to your nieces and nephews who you taught how to
Girl, I'm
behave.
talking to you.
Second of all, um, I will so act like you talking
I'm
to
not
me
yelling at
and
you. I'm
stop
talking to
yelling at
you.
me.
Go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Act like
girl, please. Just talk.
anyway. What I would invite you to do, Mexico, instead of you asking me the same question over and over, why don't you go and learn the law? Learn Florida law and then learn the law where you at. Okay. So what we don't get to do is we don't get to do every criminal act and then we're gonna believe you stopped when it got to this particular criminal act. The law don't work that way. So instead of me and you arguing about something that ain't gonna pay you at all, learn the law, Messicato. Why don't you spend the rest of your evening, since you're so invested,
So she
learning
didn't
the
answer
law
the
in the state
question.
of Florida?
So she
Boom.
didn't
When
answer the
two
question. No,
people,
no, no, you
Okay.
didn't.
I did.
Okay, boom.
No,
You
you
just
Boom.
didn't
didn't.
like the answer.
Okay, hold on.
You just didn't like the answer.
Okay,
So
MC.
have it.
When I got over there, you had some questions to ask me, and no other than the lady herself can answer those questions about truth teller. Go ahead and ask her so
Oh, well,
she can
all the
tell you.
captions.
Truth teller, if he got questions
No,
for
no, no,
truth
no,
teller,
no,
then truth
no, no,
teller can
no.
answer them
The captions
himself.
are out there. They're saying that True Teller disrespected your Tomcats, and you didn't say anything.
I don't care what they're saying. If you have
I don't
questions
have
for
any
truth
questions
teller,
for
then
True.
you be
I
a
don't have
man
any
and you
questions
ask
for
him
Truth
yourself.
Teller. Okay.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. I don't care about what a caption says. There also, hell, I could read a caption right now that says you got a shithole morning show in the morning. Do that make it true?
Oh, yeah, I know she is. I
Okay.
know she
With
is.
me. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we'll
Oh,
move it. So let me ask you. So
hold on.
Okay.
You could say all of that. All you're jealous.
Anyway,
You're
y'all,
jealous. Yeah, you are.
we-
Yeah, you are.
of
For you to say
what?
something like that
Of
after
who?
Savannah just got you, double Bigo. You heard exactly you
I
heard
just asked you a
exactly what
question.
Savannah
I
just
said,
said to
does that
me,
make it
and you
true?
couldn't take it. And here you go mentioning this. Yes, there you go.
Savannah.
no, no.
What's
Savannah
Savannah
gave me
got
my
to what's
flowers. Savannah
Savannah
gave me
say to
my
you?
flowers, and here you go. I find it highly ironic that you would bring up my show that I do in the mornings. Here we go, because you was listening.
I love pumpkin.
Messy caller. Anyway, you
It
don't make
don't
more money than me. I don't
matter.
care nothing
It
about you,
don't
boy. I
matter,
really do not. You don't not on or off this app.
girl.
You do not make more money
Girl.
than me. So please,
Well,
it
you lost
does,
your
baby.
page. Since
Please,
I've been a
please,
host,
please,
I've
please,
never lost my
please.
page. You have.
And I on and even on my Bean Rush
That's a
page, I
it's
make more money than
okay,
you on this
but you
Bean
do
Rush.
business. You
Stop,
do a
Messy.
lot of business. Okay, how much
Stop,
business
Messy
did you
caller.
do?
I would
Yeah,
never do business on Bean Rush. Who does business on Bean Rush? Stop, Messy
I'm
caller.
not.
Now you
Why
jealous.
would I be
Now I can
jealous?
say you jealous, but
Why
I
would
don't
I
need
be
to talk like
jealous?
that
I'm not
because
jealous.
so why would I be jealous
Sweets,
of
what are
you
you
when I make
laughing
more
at?
money
What's
than
so funny over
you?
there?
I make
What's
more
so
money
funny,
than
Sweets?
you.
What are you laughing
Like
about? No,
stop.
I'm not
You
embarrassing
embarrass
myself,
yourself.
sweetheart. You said you are literally
Stop.
standing on one leg. You are
You
literally standing
embarrass
on one leg,
yourself.
and you are embarrassed because
You
you
always
lied
embarrassing
to the
yourself.
police. You lied
You
to
always
the
look how all over
police.
the place you are.
You lied to
Don't
the
see that.
police, and everybody knows it. That's why you always try to get out of going to Miami. But you better be there. But you better be there.
So
You are
when she
a
got to do that,
liar,
Let me
Sweet?
talk to
and the
somebody
truth
with
is
some
not
sense.
in you.
Can he stop
You are a
yelling? I don't
liar,
want him to
and the
get
truth
clipped.
is not
I
in
don't want him to
you.
get clipped. Can we? Hey, Sweets, maybe you got a little more brain than him. Can you tell him how court goes? Did he get clipped?
No, he probably
Can you tell him how court
he
goes?
probably left.
I am a victim. I am a victim in a case. I am not the plaintiff. I am not the person who's charged. Okay. There would be absolutely. So let me tell you, it's not my case. It's the state's case, the state of Florida. I'm their witness. I'm their star witness. So listen, I'm not the
Hold on,
defendant.
hold on.
The defendant is
Listen,
what I meant to say.
listen, listen.
Listen,
She's a liar. And you
Poppy,
when my man see me. What you threatening me there? Send
Poppy.
that in, Tommy K.
Ah, you can send in whatever you want, boo. Poppy,
Page two? Do we need to send that in?
Poppy, Poppy ain't been over here to give me, boy.
Oh my Lord.
And I still make more money than you over here, Messy
Oh
Caller,
God.
on my bean rush. Stop. You the one that's jealous. Stop.
Wow.
But anyway,
Wow.
we all know how court works. Um, I don't have any say so over when I come to court, when I'm subpoenaed, when they need me there. With I don't have any say so over that.
You
So
went to court
anybody
today?
trying to act like I wasn't supposed to be there today. I had no. I was not subpoenaed. I was not told to come. Um,
Right,
you know,
right,
at all.
right.
So it was not me. She wasn't even supposed to be there, from my understanding. She didn't have to be there at all today because it was continued. It never was heard. It never was called. It was continued. Period. Point blank.
Oh. So them hollering about you didn't come to court.
Bigo banter, Bigo bullshit, child. I would never not be anywhere I'm supposed to be, baby.
Let me
Ever.
let me ask you, what are your hopes for this situation?
For this to never happen to anybody else, to me or anybody else ever again.
How have this
By those two.
how have this affected you though, moving forward?
I'll disclose that after all the cases are over. I have a case with the dental office after this, so I'll speak more candidly after everything is complete. But yeah, I'll be in litigation for quite some time because I was wronged by a lot of people on that day.
Mm, mm. My God. Well, I still stick to what I said about nobody should have to go through that. I mean, that's it. That ain't cool. That is not cool. And that little stuff that you said that didn't need to be all of that. And then the killer is they didn't really do much. They you didn't come back blacked up, beat up, looking like the elephant man. I thought when they got through, they you were gonna come back and need to go back down to the dentist to get your teeth fixed.
Yeah, I know.
Well, litigation is going on, and the app is going crazy, moving forward. I mean, I believe they need to make an example out of these people so they can sit down and stop trying to do everything for content and for the internet. It don't need to be all that. It just don't.
Yeah, because I would never do anything like free content. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially something like that. I would never, it would never be free for
Girl,
me.
she could have come up dead. She
So,
really could, because you could have got that scalpel and wore her out. You could have,
no.
you could have very well got that scalpel and dug her whole eye. Girl could be blind right now. It could have went really bad though. It really could have. Thank God it didn't. But these are the type of games that these people play. I would have hate for that to happen, but it could have happened. Thank God you didn't do that. Thank God everybody made it out of there safe. Your mouth is sharp and shit, but shit, I ain't gonna go to jail fucking with you. I just quit dealing
Too
with you
much
before I go
flu.
to jail. I got
Yeah.
too much flu. Just being
Yeah,
just
I've
being
had people
honest.
on this
We
app
have our back
say
and forth,
a
and
lot
I
of shit
and I
to me
believe
about me, my kids, and hell, I could think after one day go by, it don't bother me. So let alone 2 years, like it may be some mental something going on with the two, with the couple because that's weird to me, and
right.
it's keep.
He said it. Nobody
Thank
did
you.
nothing to
So I was
keep.
just about to say that. So even with that, like I just repeated, and honestly, I swear to God, I didn't even know Keith had said that before prior to me saying it. I just knew. I just knew when I heard it, what I that was instantly what I thought. Like I wouldn't take my child to no meet and greet where the men want to get their dicks up. I just would never do that. So she
Okay.
was judging my
Let me
parenting
ask
because
you
Maya
something.
had gone to jail, so I judged hers. Maya grown,
Maya
and,
grown.
and at that time
Maya
she was
grown. But
putting her daughter
listen,
in an adult way. You know, she was. I don't know if you heard when it was
let's look at
bedtime.
this
She was in
point.
the bedroom with Keith on one night. She was allowed to be in the bedroom with Keith, and she left her daughter out on the couch.
For the other men. For the other men.
Wouldn't have been my daughter. That's all I could say.
Well, I'll be there. Now let's go ahead and look at this panel real quick because they didn't conjured up and they having a town hall meeting. Let's go ahead and dive in it. Now, Messi Caller, do you think Messi Caller beef is because you didn't give him $1,000 and you just gave five?
Ah,
Can you hear me?
Mexicali is my hater, baby. Thank you, Brett. Mexicali is my hater. He just is. He's my hater. He know I know him. I know he ain't about nothing. He my hater. Ain't no beef with me and Mexicali. I was good to him, and he's another one. He gonna reap what he sow. I was good to him, and he turned on me because the people told him to.
My God. My
Hmm.
God.
Those are
Okay.
facts, and he knows that. Hmm.
My God. Now let's get to Crazy B. She just won't let that hurt go. I mean, what is going on with her? Did you catch her the other? She looked like she was on her way to a mortuary. They was finna view the body. I mean,
Yeah.
the makeup was
Come on
it
in
was
the brother.
late. so heavy.
She looks old for her age, and she look real old. She do.
Hmm.
Um,
Thank you.
you know, I
Okay.
don't know what I mean, but that's her. See, like, okay, whatever we are, you get we like whatever I am. Like I'm plump, I'm chubby, I'm thick, I'm fat, whatever you want to call it. I'm okay. I'm happy with me though. You know what I'm saying? I love me. So she just got to get to where she love herself and she wouldn't seem so uncomfortable all the time. She seems
Mm.
real uncomfortable.
Mm. Do you think half of what was said about her by Truth TV Killer was true?
I didn't even pay attention to nothing he really said about her. What
Well,
did he?
he said that her husband left her for a white man.
I already knew about that. I already knew about that. He just repeated everything we had exposed about her.
Do you believe that that's true? Where did that
Oh,
come from?
she put a lot of her own business out here. When she was cool with everybody and around here lying to all kind of different folks and putting her stuff out here. She was putting a lot of her own business out. Just like she put out that she didn't get her high school education until she was 35 years old.
Mm. Cause y'all had a friendship at one point in time. Y'all was Judas.
You know what? That's what I hate about Bigo because everything is so amplified. I knew that lady for 40 days, 30, 40 days, and I really couldn't get to know her. I never had a private discussion with her about nothing private, nothing, nothing. Um, all those stuff she was telling that to other people. So yeah, me and her never had a private discussion like about nothing
Y'all never
personal.
talked on the
No.
back end.
We talked on the back end, but it was like, girl, what about B going? Let's go to Houston and get Elle and take her to jail, get her arrested, shit like that. But it ain't, thank you, y'all. It ain't never, thank you, Rapture.
Have you seen
It ain't,
have you seen this have you seen this pattern, which I don't understand, but it happens a lot on Bigo. When you have a common enemy, they like to join themselves together.
they do
Why
that.
do
You don't see me doing that. You don't see me clicking up with they ops because I don't need to. All ops. And that's what all get. When they fall out, I love it. Okay. Especially the witches that hook up.
you?
Roach, uh, uh 5150, all of them, they have their own little witchy poo shit going. And when they fall out, good for them. That's what they get. Because that's all they sit up and what they
Mm,
watch me like a hawk and hope I fall out with people. And they just some weird ass people. But they have always been their content. Hell,
mm,
4 years ago when Keith was on here, me and him was cool. That was their content.
mm,
I can't wait for her and Keith to fall out. When you think they gonna fall out? You think they gonna? And did you hear him say? They always moving the goalposts. So I'm used to it. This has been going on for literally 4 years.
mm. So
Literally.
with you did state just a moment ago that you and I got a new name for her. I said her name is going to be Angry Bird. That's her new name,
5150
Angry Bird.
or
Angry Bird. That's her
okay.
name. So now you and Angry Bird had conversation on the back end, and y'all were plotting to get Ebony. Is that what that was?
Not plotting to get Ebony, but at the time, well, I know I could speak for myself. I hadn't done anything to Ebony or anything like that, and that bitch had called DCFS to my house.
Who?
Ebony,
Lady B? You said
Ebony.
Lady B? Oh, Ebony. Okay. Okay, okay. So Lady B called you to let's go and get her. She like to jump on the
Because she
train.
had, well, she claimed that Roach had been doing some things to her too, but
Mm.
I don't know if it was anything that was worthy of putting a report out on her.
Period.
Mhm.
And so you was kind of shocked and taken aback once you seen them girlfriending the way they were girlfriending at first.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
You knew what type
No.
of person it was. You knew that
Yeah,
that was her.
yeah. Yeah, I never was friends with Roach, but I see how they move on here. I already, yeah, that what I wasn't surprised. And 5150 is weak. She's very weak, very low
Mm,
minded. Thank you, Delta 72, very weak. So I see her literally like be kissing their ass, and she needs somewhere to sit. She can't stand alone. She claims she
hey,
stand alone, but she really don't. I'm the epitome of stand alone because I don't give I be into it with everybody. I don't give a damn.
mm,
I don't
come
care.
on in the
And
come
sit
on
up
in the
here
room.
make my coin and baby everybody be mad. I don't care. I don't do that. And I don't hook up with nobody ops. I don't do that. And I'm out.
Mhm.
Cause you ain't
Yeah,
that
I mean,
serious.
period. Yeah,
Mhm.
and you know they'll get into it and they'll spill grease on each other and be back right back friends. But when others
Mhm.
do it, it's a problem, you know, which I don't understand. But you know, this is Bigo. This is Bigo. You know, like I said, I'm not nobody's friend on here. I like to have a good time. If I have disagreement with something, I just disagree. That don't mean that I don't like you or you know, I'm gonna think how I'm not a follower.
Movies.
I don't
That's right.
I don't
You can't
I'm
be a
not a
follower.
follower. I'm not. I just got to stand on what I feel in my heart. Even though
Right.
you might not like it, but this is how I feel. I'm not gonna let you take the way how I feel because you feel
That's
that
right.
way. I'm not taking how you feel away from you.
Right. Right.
We all argue and go back and forth. We all
That's right.
do. And we all say bad things to one another. You know what I'm saying?
hmm
We all
But
do.
they like to
But
hone in on when it's Tommy Cat.